It's the new year, and of course we're starting 2018 just where we left off in 2017, talking about PUBG. The player base is constantly growing and there are record amounts of cheaters being banned on a daily basis. And PUBG is actually so successful now that the developer wants to turn it into a worldwide media franchise.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a game which keeps on setting records. Back in October 2017, it was announced that PUBG had hit 2 million concurrent players, a phenomenal milestone for any game, let alone one that had spent barely 7 months in early access. Well, PUBG couldn't let 2017 end without smashing yet another record, and on December the 29th, it reached a new milestone of 3.1 million concurrent players. The game is currently being helped along by massive growth in China, which continues to lead in sales and active players, as well as the fact that it recently left early access, of course. In terms of concurrent players, the only game ever to come close to Battlegrounds on Steam is Dota 2, which peaked at 1.29 million players a couple of years ago.
But because PUBG is the biggest game around right now, it also means it's the one with the most cheaters. It's no secret that Battlegrounds has been hit by a wave of cheaters in recent months, with some players reporting dozens of cheaters in a single match. According to the anti-cheat service BatLeye, they've now banned 1.5 million cheaters from the game in total.
So yeah, you know, we talked about this a while ago and we were saying, wow, isn't it amazing there's so many people are playing Battlegrounds? That's basically exactly what we're saying here again.
Right now.
But it's just a bit more. Well, it's 1 million more concurrent players, which is amazing. And yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand. The fact that there's loads of cheaters, any game that's this big, it just attracts that kind of player, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's funny how more cheaters have been banned from Battlegrounds than perhaps many games ever see in their lifetime. You know what I mean? Concurrent players. And it was something that PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green, brought up in his H3 podcast. He talked about cheaters, and we've actually covered it in the past as well. So yeah, let's not retread old ground. This whole video's retreading old ground, isn't it, man? To be honest.
It's not our fault. That's just what the news is.
I mean, give it a couple of months, it'll be 4 million concurrent players. We might as well just do it in this video. So just
put that on your
just say it's 4 million.
6 million. And in some other PUBG news, Microsoft recently found themselves in some bother this week after they were caught ripping off a piece of fan art to promote the game, which is console exclusive on the Xbox One. 2 months ago, Redditor Maxter uploaded his fan art for the Xbox One port of PUBG. The art features an Xbox One console with the top cut off and in its place some grass and a PUBG character against a cloudy backdrop. Maxter's art was acclaimed by the community, but then over Christmas, the artist made a follow-up post which read, quote, "Remember my Xbox One ad concept? Microsoft just copied it. I'm not saying I own any copyright, but the original post had 63,000 views. I assume they saw it and I got no credits."
Microsoft tweeted some promotional art on December the 26th, which features an Xbox One X instead of a One S, and shows a different character model facing a crate. But the concept is essentially identical to Maxter's design. Redster called out Microsoft for ripping off Maxter's art, and the company has since removed it. Xbox's own Larry Herb, or Major Nelson, acknowledged the issue, saying, quote, "Hey guys, I want to let you know that this is being investigated. In the meantime, our official channels have pulled down the asset in question. I'll follow up with the OP, user Maxter, once I get more details." Good on you, Herb. That's what we like to see. Some good community management in there.
It's interesting to think what might have happened here. This could just be some internal artist or something in Microsoft who just saw that and went, "Hey, I'll do that," and then just did it and then gave it to Microsoft, and then no one who kind of stamped this or approved this actually knew about the fan art. We don't know what happened. It could be something like that. It could be a straight up, kind of boardroom decision to be like, let's just steal that. If so, you'd like to see maybe just the guy compensate in some way. It's a cool bit of artwork. Just keep using it, isn't it? And just either credit the guy or give him some money or whatever. Make it legit. They're a big company. I'm sure they could. You have to pay for artwork. Someone's made some great artwork and you've kind of stolen that design. Just do it all above board and you can keep tweeting it.
It's just like on YouTube, isn't it? When we make awesome thumbnails and other people start to rip us off. Yep. I mean, maybe we should.
To the point that our thumbnails don't stand out anymore, and the plain old boring thumbnails stand out.
We're gonna have to come up with a boring thumbnail to stand out again because everyone's ripped us off.
That'll last us a few months.
We should get Major Nelson on that to sort us out.
And in the last bit of Battlegrounds news, Chang-Han Kim, the CEO of PUBG Core, announced that he wants PUBG to, quote, "become a universal media franchise." In an interview with gaming website Inven Global, Kim spoke about his hopes for the game's future and what he plans to do with the PUBG brand. Ivan asked Kim about the possibility of a PlayStation version of the game, to which Kim responded, quote, "As it's it's going to be an exclusive title on Xbox One for some time, we'd like to focus on completing the Xbox One PUBG for now. But interestingly, he also said if we have the opportunity, the final goal would be to launch the title on every platform.
And believe it or not, they want to grow PUBG into more than just a game. Quote, "We want to take part in diverse industries including esports, movies, drama, cartoons, animation, and more. In fact, we received a couple of love calls from a number of developers in Hollywood and Netflix. Our dream is to build a new game-based culture through various ways like this and have the lead of that culture."
So that almost does sound like confirmation that it is coming to PlayStation, which probably isn't surprising, really. Why wouldn't you want more people to play it? And why not bring it to the Switch as well? Who cares? Get it on everything you can. I mean, they've got it on mobiles in China. You know, just get this in players' hands in it, and that's what he's saying. And the stuff about Netflix and movies and all that, I actually joked about that before knowing the news, because the guys in the office were talking about it, and I'm like, oh my god, they're probably going to make a flipping Netflix series. And then the answer was yes. Yes, they are.
It's going to be interesting because if they are looking at doing a movie, then they were influenced by the original Battle Royale movie, right? Yeah. So if they do a movie out of it, it's got to be different enough so that it's not a complete rip-off, and I don't know, it raises a lot of like copyright, IP.
Well, I mean, they wear
issues.
The Battle Royale thing on their sleeve, don't they? Because they've got like the character models and shit like that, and the, you know, like
it can't be too similar.
Daft weapons and stuff like they were given in the movie. You know, they do kind of wear that on the sleeve. So yeah, who knows? But there's going to be a lot more PUBG in 2018 is the point of this video. Just get out of the way early. The first video we made this year.
So there you have it. PUBG kicking off 2018 with a bang. Are you excited for the prospect of it coming to PS4? Let us know down in the comments below. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. There's another video to watch on the screen around about there. Support us on Patreon if you are awesome. We will see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now.